Yo, what's good, Playbook fam? It's your boy Anthony. Welcome to another episode of the Hot Seat Podcast. I'm here with my boy Wilson and my boy Christian. We got a lot of games today. We got full season bets. We're going to talk about a punishment that someone here is going to have to do next week. So if you want to know about all that, stay tuned. Get ready. We're going to bring the heat.
So for our first game, guys, we had the NFL grid. Last week we did this as well, and Christian hosted that one. This week I'm gonna be hosting this one. Basically Anthony and Christian are gonna go tic-tac-toe back to back, and I'm actually gonna give each of them a steal for each square they get. And yeah, let's go straight into it.
Cool.
Anthony, I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Since you are actually last place on.
Wow.
On
Okay.
points.
I didn't even fucking.
I just want to throw it out there to y'all. Anthony's last place.
So I have a question for the 1,000 rushing yards. Did they have to do it on that team?
No.
Okay.
But they had to be on that team. Actually, yeah, they did.
They had to do it on that team.
Yeah.
And you know a player for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me double check though.
Because that's a locked-in rule, right? Before I
How else would it work?
Well, I was gonna say like Jets. Like, what if I said LaDainian Tomlinson because he played on the Jets, but I don't think he got 1,000 on the Jets.
Oh, well, yeah, that's something we should know.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay, all right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta get that Pats Bills to start. No one's coming to me off the top of my head, but I feel like there's someone. Oh, Pats Bills, give me Damian Harris. Let me lock down that middle spot.
Damian Harris it is.
Cool.
Christian, your return.
That was a good one, huh?
That was good.
Actually, I'm gonna do Super Bowl 1,000 rushing yards, and that's gonna be Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Steelers Super Bowl Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Come on, baby, I'm right there.
Steelers Super Bowl Troy Polamalu.
Oh.
Is that all I had to do?
Yeah,
that's
easy.
All right.
I need to steal that Steelers spot back. So I'm going to go with Steelers Super Bowl. So this is my last steal, right? Now no more stealing the rest of the game?
Yeah, no more stealing.
Okay, give me Steelers Super Bowl James Harrison. So now I have that locked down.
So now neither of us can steal the rest of the way.
I think I won, dude.
All right, I'm gonna go Jets 1,000 rushing yards. I'm gonna do Chris Ivory.
Yeah, Chris Ivory.
Shit. Okay.
Is that who you were thinking about?
No, I was thinking Forte. I think he got 1,000. Pat's 1,000. I want to say I'm gonna just think out loud right here. I want to say Ramondre, but I don't know if he got 1,000. Okay. I'm gonna go Patriots 1,000 rushing yards. Fuck.
Dude, there's other options there.
I need to block your ass though. Give me Ramondre for Patriots 1,000. Is that right?
Yeah, actually did it last year.
Let's fucking go, baby.
I don't know. You might as well skip me, bro.
Skip?
Skip, bro.
I could go double tic-tac-toe right here. Give me. No, I'm gonna just play the win because I got 1 point on the month. Give me Steelers, Patriots, Juju Smith.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And then Steelers, Jets, Le'Veon Bell.
Do the whole grid.
I don't know Bills Super Bowl if like a player played on the Bills and won it. Lynch, Marshawn Lynch, right? Was he a Bill?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, let me lock in right here. Give me Jets 1,000 rushing yards, Matt Forte.
You want to clear the whole
yeah,
thing?
This is my get back for this
Nah,
month,
wait.
bro. Izzy, that's the wrong one.
Matt Forte, I don't think he got 1,000 though.
Oh, really? Then I'm out.
You said Jets who?
Oh, give me Le'Veon Bell for Jets. Oh, wait, I guess I can't do that. Did Matt Forte never get it?
Let's see.
Your computer's touchscreen?
Yep. I don't think he got on the Jets.
Yeah, he didn't get it. I don't think so. I don't know.
No.
Damn, 800. Fuck. Okay, I'm out. That's as good as I could do. Give me my my fucking courtesy point, I guess.
If you guys like what we're doing and you guys like good drip, you guys should go check out our website. We got pre-order clothing going on, a couple shirts for you guys. If you guys want to look at it, go to our website called playbooksportshq.com. In the top left corner, you'll see pre-order clothes, and go ahead and take a look at that. We got some fire stuff for you going on for over there, and basically, yeah, go cop a shirt.
All right, the NFL season is coming right around the corner. We got some season-long bets to talk about with you guys. I'm first up to talk about mine. Let me show you guys what I got. So we got Davante over 1,200 receiving yards, McCaffrey over 2.5 rushing yard games with 100+ yards, and Lamar Jackson to throw over 3,450 passing yards.
Davante Adams or Smith?
Adams. So with the Davante line, I just saw that like no other season, 5 of the last 6 seasons, he's beaten this total by 200. I mean, I've came on here and shit on Davante to you guys, and you guys were more lenient, but I think 1,200 is like a ridiculously low line for him. He's gonna clear that, I think, by a lot. McCaffrey, he had 5 games last year where he had over 100 rushing yards, and the line set at 2.5 or 3.5. And he got traded last year, so like, there's no excuse for him to not do that again. And then Lamar over 3,450 passing yards. Every season he's missed games, so he's never hit this total. But I think his rushing is slowly dipping, and we're gonna start seeing like how good of a passer Lamar Jackson is. Would you guys fade me? Would you guys bet with me? What do you guys think?
No, I like it, bro. I definitely think Davante Adams is going to have a solid year. I mean, I can't even think of another receiver on their team. Hunter Renfro's all right, but he'll be getting all the targets there. Yeah. And, Lamar definitely should have a great year as well. So
yeah, good bet.
Good bet. I like it.
A+.
Like
what do you think, Will?
I like all 3.
3 for 3.
I'll definitely throw 1,000 on that.
1,000. I'll put $10. Is there any like one that you guys would be like you wouldn't take? Like you'd be hesitant, or like it'd be something you like but you're not like you wouldn't ride it?
What was the second one?
The McCaffrey.
Yeah. If anything, maybe the McCaffrey one. He might get injured. Like I think he's like gonna wear it down this year.
Yeah.
So that's the only one I'd say that might be risky. But other ones I like it a lot. So
cool. Let me just give you guys the rest of my bets. This is the second parlay I put down. I got your boy Russell Wilson under 23.5 passing touchdowns. Garrett Wilson 4.5 games with 100+ reception yards. I got that over. That's an easy over. And I got DeAndre Swift over 4.5 rushing touchdowns. I'm sorry for preying on your boy's downfall, but I just don't see a world where Jerry Jeudy's not starting the year. He finished with 16 last season, and it's like they don't have real passing weapons other than Jeudy, and Judy's not going to be there for 4 weeks of the season.
Yeah, it's like looking like 3-4 weeks.
And I'm gonna go a little out of character here and not like to shit on you guys, but it's like
Go for it.
they've got a lot of cool good guys where it's like if you have like a Davante Adams or a Jefferson, like these are good role player receivers to have around them. But you can't trust these guys to go against number 1, number 2 cornerbacks in the league. That's how I feel. What do you think? Am I wrong?
I mean, I kind of understand where you're going. I definitely think injuries have derailed our wide receiver room. So it'll definitely be a little bit harder for Russ, but I feel like he'll still cook. Honestly, this is still This is still hopefully the rise of Greg Dulcich. I'm hoping for a breakout season with him. I really like our rookie receiver, Marvin Mims. I think he's pretty underrated.
He's cold and Madden, dude.
Yeah, but that's just coming from Broncos fans. So obviously, I'm a ride for them till I die. So
you would fade that bet?
It's 2,300 passing yards.
23.5 touchdowns. Last year he had 16.
Oh, 23.5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Passing touchdowns?
Yeah. Last year he had 16. The year before that I think he had 25, and the year before that he had 40.
I'd fade that.
You'd fade? Would you fade that?
I actually like it, dude. I'll take the over on that, honestly.
You would take the over too?
On Russell Wilson, yeah, because I think They won't have Judy to begin with, but I think they'll be passing the ball a lot. And I don't think he'll have as much of a bad year as he did last year, dude.
Better?
Yeah, I think he'll have a better year. I mean, he had, 16 last year, you said?
He had 16, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that happening again.
I don't think he'll go 16, but I think he'd stay in, like, low 20, and I don't think he goes 24. I saw his interception line, but it was at 10.5, and I was like, that's kind of like I would take the under on that. 10.5 is crazy, because I think he threw 11 last year. He's not going to throw 11 picks, but I do think they lean more on the run this year and kind of rely on that, because Javonte has looked good in the preseason. I feel like every excuse people have to hate on Javonte, they've done this offseason, so I'm hoping he balls out. I took a Bronco bet. I took a Eagle bet. Over 4.5 rushing touchdowns for Swift. Just feel like that's a low line, and he's beat that every season.
Yeah, it's with Swift. I mean, we'll find out this Sunday, but I don't really know how they'll use him. Like Jalen got like 12 rushing touchdowns last year. I don't think he'll do that again. But like they just have a crowded running back room. Four is not a lot though, so I understand why it's that low, just because like they have so many different running back options. But DeAndre Swift, I mean, hopefully he gets over 4. I like that a lot, so we'll see.
And the Garrett Wilson one I feel like is a lock too.
Yeah, I'm smashing on that for sure.
I'll do that.
I'd bang it, dude. I'd put my bank account on that. With Aaron Rodgers, and he had 3 100-plus reception games last year. And I feel like they don't have anyone like on their offense other than Garrett Wilson. So it's like 4.5 100-plus yard games. I think that's a lock.
Yeah, no, I like that one for sure. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. Who wants to break down their bets next?
So for my parlay, I got Matthew Stafford at under 3,700.5 passing yards. And then I got Amari Cooper over 950.5 receiving yards. And Derrick Henry under 1,100 or 1,175.5 rushing yards. Amari Cooper, 950.5 receiving yards. I think that's an easy over with especially Deshaun Watson having the whole offseason with these guys. I feel like Amari Cooper could really break out with the Browns with Deshaun Watson. I feel like Deshaun Watson still got it, you know?
I don't know, dude. I feel like everything with him I've seen, he's looked shitty. Like from practices to preseason games to like the end of last year, I feel like he's looked bad. Even though I'm riding, like I would take that bet, and I'm riding for Cooper this year, and I'm riding for the Browns honestly, because all this Nick Chubb love has been getting to me. But everything I feel like I've seen from Watson hasn't looked good, but I feel like there's a lot of optimism for him that he's gonna ball out, and I don't see it, but
yeah, I mean that's definitely in question since Deshaun Watson, he's been out of the season for a while, but I feel like, you know, that time was kind of just like a good time to really think about a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. But, you know, we know what he's done before. I feel like he could do it again, especially with Amari Cooper. So I would still hit that over. And then Derrick Henry under 1,175.5 rushing yards.
You're such a dick. You're always doing this bullshit.
I know. I feel like it's like my 4th time shitting on Derrick Henry on the show.
You find every opportunity. I feel like, what episode is this, 6?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I feel like you've hated on him in 5 episodes, and you did a TikTok about him. Like, you just hey, kudos to you, man. Betting against the king. I mean, I couldn't do it, but.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely helped me so much in fantasy, and I've rided for him like so long. But, you know, turning to KD, you know, I had to turn against him. I feel like, you know, just looking at what he's done with the last, like, couple seasons, you know, this major injury for him, the broken foot. I feel like I might fuck him up. I don't know. But I would hit the under still. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I just can't see him playing, like, all those games again without him dealing with something.
So you're saying more like if he goes out and rushes for 220 game 1, right? Something stupid. You still would like be confident in the under? Like let's say like you're hoping for him to get hurt. Is that what your bet's more on, or is your bet more on like, hey, he's not gonna get 1,200 yards playing 17 games?
I mean, a little bit of both, honestly. I feel like the health. It's more of the health that kind of concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like been like the most overworked running back for like
Ever.
the last, ever, literally. Yeah. So, obviously getting Deshaun or DeAndre Hopkins on the team is gonna like kind of push away from the rushing attack. But I'm still hitting that under.
Yeah,
So,
still hitting it.
Yeah. So
Still hitting
that's
Henry.
It's my first parlay. For my second one, I got going back to Deshaun Watson. I have him over 3,650.5 passing yards. Gabriel Davis under 775.5 receiving yards, and Alexander Madison over 825.5 rushing yards. Deshaun Watson, I kind of already explained that. I feel like he's gonna have a good season, a great season. Full off season with the Browns in Cleveland. I feel like he'll definitely show out like what he did, in many seasons in his career.
Houston.
Back at Houston. Basically talked about that already. Gabriel Davis, I really think he was just like a one-hit wonder type of thing,
Really?
Like,
So that's like a gut bet?
yeah.
What was the number at?
775.5 receiving yards. He'll definitely have his games, but I just can't see like him like doing like a consistent good job during the season. I feel like I don't know, one hit wonder right there, Gabriel Davis. I feel like Diggs will take up a lot of the targets again, and then especially with James Cook now starting, I feel like he's gonna get some targets as well. And then also they got two tight ends, Kincaid and Dawson Knox. So it's like a lot of weapons on that Bills offense. So I think it'll be spread out pretty well, but not enough for Gabriel Davis to get over 7.5 receiving yards. And then lastly, Alexander Madison. Full season without Dalvin Cook now. He's going to be starting. I feel like he could easily hit that. I feel like he could go 1,000 yards for the season.
1,000?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think this season is the year he kind of breaks out.
Really?
He has no excuses not to, honestly.
No Dalvin there.
Yeah, no Dalvin. So, he's learned a lot behind Dalvin. But, hitting that over.
What you think, Chris?
I like that one. The Deshaun Watson too. I like that one too. The other one, Gabe Davis. I'm not too sure.
I'm fading that.
I might have to take the over on the Gabe Davis, bro.
Really?
Just me, yeah. Because other than Diggs, like they don't really have too much to throw to. Like they have Cook, but he's not a receiver. So I think Davis, and there's games where he puts up 160 yards. So that's already a quarter of the 700 right there. So I think he'll be right around that area. I might just take the over just because.
Yeah, I think Allen wants to throw the ball downfield, and it's like Gabe Davis and Diggs do that. So I feel like I would fade it. I think I would fade all of them, not to be a dick.
Wow.
I think I'm fading you on that one.
You don't like Deshaun Watson?
I don't think so, dude. I don't know. I don't think I would fade Watson or Madison, but I wouldn't bet them. I would be like, those two players kind of scare me. Like Madison, I talked about on the show, and I think he's going to have a good year. But I don't know he's going to have a good year. Know where I'd put my money on it.
Yeah.
But I think he'll be good. You never really know. Like, he was a backup, and, like, he'd have 4 or 5 games in the year where he'd ball out because Cook would get hurt. But it's like, you think he could do that a whole season? And, that's a question to be answered. I don't know the answer, but I wouldn't bet. I don't think I'd bet the under or the over. I would just let that bet be a bet for someone else to take. But hoping the best for you. Did you guys both actually place your parlays?
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I might just combine all of mine and just do a 6-1.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
The season long ones are pretty fun just to keep watching your team. Like,
I've never done one before.
Yeah.
So
they're pretty fun.
I'm curious to see how this one's gonna be. But I liked how mine looks. You placed yours?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I think I will. Yeah. So.
It's gonna be fun. Let's ride, baby. We could talk about it at the end of the season too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's hear yours. See.
All right, so my first one, I got Jalen Hurts, over 3,725 yards passing. Last year, he got 3,701, and that was only playing in like 15 games. He missed like 2 or 3 games due to injury. So I'm definitely smashing the over on that. And I think a lot of the games too, like he'd even have to play the fourth quarter. They're just running the ball out, or Gardner Minshew would just play. I don't really think that'll happen this year. He'll have to throw the ball a lot more. So I'm taking the over on that. And then I got Drake London over 850 yards receiving. This is like a scary one, I'm sure, for a lot of people. But, I think they're definitely going to throw the ball a lot. And he's their main guy, their main receiver. Last year he had 866 yards with Mariota.
I'm locking that shit in.
So, I'm fucking with Drake London this year, honestly. I'll take the over on that. And my last one is Khalil Herbert at 625 rushing yards. So, he's another one, like, he could play a lot. He could not. Justin Fields takes up a lot of rushing yards. But I think Khalil Herbert, he's the number 1 running back this year. Montgomery's not there, so I kind of like his odds over there.
I think I've been watching too much TikTok and listening to too many like fantasy podcasts, and I'm kind of off the Khalil Herbert chain. Like I think I've been looking too much into like advanced shit, but I really like Roshan Johnson, their backup, their rookie. So I'm hoping he could ball out. I picked him up in a couple leagues, so I'm hoping he has a good year. But I mean, hope to you, man. I think I'm listening to too much shit though. I'm not gonna lie.
What, them saying no?
Yeah, people I feel like they were up on him to start the year.
Yeah.
And now these fantasy guys aren't up on him, and I think I'm listening too much, and I gotta be more omnipresent in my location.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like 600 rushing yards for a starting running back's not a lot.
No, not at all.
Like most running backs get close to 1,000. So I feel like I don't really know how they'll play. I don't think Justin Fields is gonna run for 1,000 yards again. I don't see that happening. So I feel like they'll run the ball with their running backs more.
Would you take Herbert? You think Herbert finishes with more rushing yards or Madison?
I have both of them on my fantasy team, so
you're hoping both.
Yeah, I hope both. But
that's a good question. I would take
honestly, I would take Madison to have more rushing yards than Herbert though, because the Vikings don't have any other. Like Kirk's not running the ball. He may run for like 200 yards all season, Yeah. So I'll definitely take Madison's rushing over Herbert, honestly.
Yeah. I like all three. I would smash it all.
Smash it?
Smash it, hell yeah.
Another 1,000 on there, man.
Yeah, definitely. All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Next one, I got
Ben
Trevor Lawrence at 4,149 passing yards. So, I've been talking about Trevor Lawrence this whole time. I think he's due for a great year this year. Last year he had 4,100. So that's 50 more yards than this next year. So, and they have a way better team, better options on offense too to throw to. So I'm taking the over on that. My next one, I have DeAndre Hopkins at 850 receiving yards. I'm taking a bet on him too, just because he's their only receiver. Like they have Traylon Burks, but DeAndre Hopkins, like he's a dog, bro. He gets close to 1,000 every year. Last year, he had he missed 7 games.
Tell him I got you on the train, bro.
You did, yeah. This guy, he was talking about him earlier. I wasn't really messing with it, but I think
I flipped him.
Yeah, I'm rocking with it this year, and I have him on my fantasy team too. So I'm definitely gotta rock with him. And then my last is it's an Eagle, but I'm going to take an under Rashad Penny under 600 rushing yards. I don't really see it happening. They have too many running backs, like I was kind of talking about earlier. So with Jalen running the ball and DeAndre Swift, and they have Kenny Gainwell, 600's a lot for a second or third string running back. So
yeah. I agree. I could see him a lot in gold line.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
So I don't really see him really stretching the field, running the ball like that. I think that's going to be more Swift or Gainwell.
I think I would hammer those, dude. I like that parlay probably the best. I think I like the Lawrence one a lot. With all his weapons, and he threw for 4,100 last year, and it's 4,000 150. Like,
Yeah.
come on, that's a money bet. That shouldn't even be on a betting app right now. Yeah, and like you guys know, I love me some Hopkins. So
Yeah, but honestly, if in that one, he's the one I worry about the most
yeah,
because injuries and
I think Trelon Burks could be a question too. Like
Yeah.
if he balls out. And yeah, you fading?
Honestly, I like all 6 of them too. I'm not as like high on Hopkins as you guys are,
yeah.
so you still gotta flip me.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, but
We'll watch some Hopkins highlights
pretty
after
solid.
this.
Yeah. What's the bet on Hopkins? Yeah.
It's over 850. Him and Drake London had the same line. So
Okay, I'd put them like same kind of cat.
yeah, I mean it really depends. Hopefully Tannehill stays healthy this year. They get throwing the ball.
Yeah, it's all about the health, honestly.
850 seems like, and I don't have numbers to back this up, but that seems like a wide receiver 2, like range,
Yeah,
and he could be a wide receiver 1 on that team.
right. Definitely.
He's finished under 850 3 times in his career, and 2 times for the last 2 seasons with Arizona. So that could be a question, but
Yeah, and last year he only played like
9
games, and
the game before that he played 10. So
yeah.
I mean
so-
it's health and injury, but I would tail those. I like it. D Hop's my guy. Send us a signed jersey for the pod.
for sure.
Sir.
Why bet against the house when you could bet against your friends? We're teaming up with Splash Sports for weekly NFL pools. They got Pickaxe, or what we're going to be doing this week, NFL Survivor.
NFL Survivor, you get to pick a team every week, and hopefully that team wins. If that team wins, you move on to the next round. If that team loses, you're out, and the last man standing is the last survivor, and they win the contest. We're going to have a contest with at least the first 20 people to join, and you're going to put your money up, and hopefully you last land.
If you guys are interested in all that, we'll have the link in our bio. Go ahead and check it out. Yeah.
Okay, for our next game, we got NFL Chain Reactions. This is a new game. We're trying something out. You guys are going to go head-to-head. We're going to have a category game up here, and we'll see it. It's more of something we're going to play, and then you guys will be able to follow along at home. It's not hard. But pretty much you pick either if you want to see a letter or a hint, above or below. And again, you'll see it right now. I think Will's in first. So we could do something like this. Each one of these is 1 point, right? I got 3 of them for you guys. Will, if you win this one, we're done. Chris, if you win, we'll play one more.
All right.
And then you could take the lead on Will for the month. That means I'm this month's loser, but we'll talk about that in a second. Will, you're ahead, so do you got to pick the easy one, which is the one shown, or we got a medium or a hard one too?
Let's go easy.
Easy? Okay. This is the one shown. So you could go first. You could pretty much pick a letter under Jared Goff, or a hint under Jared Goff, or a letter above Carson Wentz, or a hint above Carson Wentz. And whoever guesses the last player on there wins. So you could guess the first 2 players, but if Will guesses the last one, he wins the whole thing.
Oh, so it's not whoever has the most squares?
No, each one's a different player. You'll see it as it goes.
Okay. All right, cool.
So you could guess a letter or hint above Jared Goff. I mean, above Carson Wentz or below Jared Goff.
All right. Let's do a letter below Jared Goff.
Again, these are all. I don't think that's the wrong.
My bad.
I can't even see, so you gotta just tell me.
Yeah. 1 second. Okay, I got them all up. There we go. Alright.
So that's a B.
Yeah, B. I'll
Okay.
call him out.
And then this is a player that's played with Jared Goff. So it starts with B. Played with Jared Goff. You get
B?
to yeah.
Okay.
You get to guess, and then Christian could ask for a hint or a letter. Any player that's ever played with Goff.
Damn. Brandon Cooks.
That's incorrect. So Christian, do you want a letter or hint with Jared Goff, or do you want something above Wentz?
I want something above Wentz on the board.
Letter or hint?
Let me get a hint.
So show the college. So
Arizona State?
no, that's Arizona.
Wait, what is that?
Arizona.
So sad.
Arizona State's different.
Oh, okay.
So this player went to that school.
Yeah, this player went to Arizona.
Nick Foles.
It's Nick Foles.
Wow.
Just crazy because he's a backup. But,
Mhm.
all right, cool.
So you could go above Foles or you could go below Goff.
And so this next player with Foles, he'd be connected to Foles?
Yeah.
Oh,
He'd be
okay.
connected to Foles and the player under Goff. But you could still win if he guesses this wrong and you get these two.
All right,
It's whoever finishes the chain.
Let me go above Nick Foles.
Letter.
I'll do hint again.
So this player went to Penn State, played with Nick Foles.
Penn State. Miles Sanders.
No.
Okay.
Did he go to Penn State?
He did.
You could get a lot.
Are all the hints going to be the same? It's
Yeah,
gonna
so
be
it goes college, round and pick and year, position, and then the team that I think of them on.
I could do another letter for.
Yeah, you could do another letter for Goff.
Yeah, I'm doing another letter.
So the next letter is going to be a L. Looking at BL that played with Goff.
BL, like initials BL or BL, like.
That's the start of his name.
BL.
BL.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird first name.
Oh. Don't worry, bro.
You know it, see?
Yeah. It's pretty nice, too.
Fuck. No, I have to get this.
Well, you could still get the middle one if Christian doesn't know the middle guy.
Sure.
And then if you get the middle, you win.
I feel like I'm like blanking right now.
You're what?
I feel like I'm blanking. So this is like a teammate.
Of Goff. And a teammate of the person under Goff, too.
But like, is it like they like are on the field together or like on the team? Like
On the team together.
Defense too.
No, it's not defense. So it's only quarterback, receiver, running back, tight end. I should have said that. My bad.
Oh my god! I think I know this, bro. I think I know this.
You know both of them?
I know this. I know the one under Goff. I don't know. And then if I know that, I'll know the next one.
Quarterback, receiver.
Quarterback, receiver, running back, tight end. So it could be any of those.
Oh, any of those.
Bro, we need a timer.
Yeah, I'm going to give you 10.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. 8, 7, 6,
4, 3,
3, 2,
Fuck, I don't know,
1.
man.
At the buzzer,
No, I don't have anyone.
All right.
Chris.
Can I get a hint on that?
Yeah, you can get a hint on that. Under Goff?
Yeah.
Okay, show the hint under Goff.
Oh, Blake Bortles.
That's Blake Bortles, correct.
Okay.
So now we're going under Blake Bortles.
That's what I thought it was too, but I just had to make sure.
So it's going to be someone that played with Blake Bortles and played with Nick Foles now. And you could ask for a letter or hint for that player.
And they went to Penn State?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to take a letter or you want to take a hint?
Oh, so the hint would be the one next to it?
Yeah, the hint would be the year they were drafted and the pick they were.
Ooh. Damn. No, this is...
Because now if you give it up, then Will's going to have it.
Right, okay.
Unless Will don't know, but it is kind of hard. I didn't know they went to Penn State.
I might have an idea.
Let me do... I'll do the letter.
The letter?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a letter A. So they played with Bortles, they played with Foles, they went to Penn State.
Allen Robinson.
It's Allen Robinson.
Fuck, that
So-
was my guess.
Christian ties it up for the month.
Let's fucking go.
Let's play another one. Chris, you could pick between mid or hard. That's the middle one.
Ooh, what's the hard one?
That's the hard one.
Eli.
What is that?
Damn.
Eli Manning and
We
Kelsey.
go with the middle one. We'll go with the middle one.
Okay, let's go middle.
Save the hard
as
one
a-
for last.
Okay, so let Will start because he got the advantage being up. You want to pick under, over, hint, letter?
So Zach Wilson and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This one might be harder than the hard one. Like, I picked up the names, but these are more modern players than the other two.
Yeah. Let me get a letter under Zach Wilson.
Letter under Zach Wilson. So we're looking at a T. Played with Zach Wilson. Come on, Zach Wilson only played 3 years.
Somebody's mom. We'll throw up a 30-second timer.
Cool.
30 seconds. Oh man.
Zach Milf Wilson.
Pops, come on, man. If you're viewing, you gotta be quiet. You gotta be in the peanut gallery, man.
Tyler Johnson.
No, that's a good guess though.
All right. Let me get the college or the hint for the one. The
Hint
same
under
one. Yeah.
a Hoosier, Indiana.
30 seconds.
Zach Wilson.
See, I'm bad at colleges, bro. So I just go for the letter.
I am too. That's why I started with colleges because I was like, it doesn't give too much. And then the draft pick one, I feel like the year is like the only thing that really matters, unless it's
Dude.
like
Okay.
9,
Ah.
8, 7. Come on, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Well,
I'm gonna have
Let
to
me
wait
get
for the
another
next
letter.
one.
So looking at TE, played with Zach Wilson,
Tevin Coleman.
Tevin Coleman's correct.
Okay, that's a good
So
one.
you want under Tevin Coleman or over Fitzpatrick?
See, Fitzpatrick, he's been in the league for so long, so it's like it could be anyone,
Uh-huh.
and he's been on so many teams too. Give me a letter under Tevin Coleman.
Under Tevin letter. Show me a M. And this is for the championship of
Alright.
the month.
All right,
First
cool.
ever championship. So
Cool.
Isaiah got the timer going at M.
15 seconds.
15.
It's getting me a little anxious right there.
He's putting pressure. 7, 6, 2, 1. At the buzzer. You don't got enough. Chris, what you
All
want?
right, I'll take the college for that one.
Hint for. I almost said his name. He went to Rutgers.
God. Okay.
Rutgers starts with the M. I don't know how much that helps, but
Yeah, no, that doesn't. But
15.
I was gonna. No.
do it. Come on, let it fly.
No, because he didn't go to Rutgers, so that doesn't help me. I don't even know who went to Rutgers, honestly. It's a tough one, bro.
A buzzer, nothing.
Yeah, no.
All right, well, what
Give
you
me
want?
another letter.
Another letter. We're looking at M.O. Went to Rutgers. Played with Tevin Coleman. I feel like you don't think of these guys as teammates. But they were.
They were teammates.
15.
I feel like he was good in Madden every year. I'll give you guys a little hint. 3, 2, 1. Nothing.
So wait, this is the winner right here, right? If I get this one, I win.
You gotta beat the board. So you'd have to get the bottom part too.
Okay. Then I'll just keep going with this one. What's the next letter on that one?
Looking at an H. How many players have that?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. You know who it is?
No.
M-O-H?
M-O-H.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Mohamed Sanu.
That's correct.
Okay.
So if Chris gets this last part, he wins the whole month of August, our first ever championship.
Cool. I didn't even know he went to Rutgers, but I'll take it, bro.
Yeah, I think that was a
Yeah,
hard
I wouldn't
play.
have got
Like
it.
you don't think about him or
Yeah.
Coleman, honestly.
Okay.
We're going above Fitzpatrick. You want a letter or a hint?
I'll take the college. Or yeah, the hint.
College, show us Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
I shouldn't have done that.
I can't think of what player I put here. I'm not gonna lie, so I can't even like be hinting right now. 10,
Okay.
9, 8. Once I see the letter, I'll know. What players went to Texas Tech?
Oh, dude, who is it?
Buzzer beater.
No. Okay.
Nothing?
Once I get the hint, I'll know.
All right, go. Will's up.
So what's the next hint after the college?
That's gonna be the year they were drafted, what round they were drafted, and what pick they were. So you'll know when they got in the league.
Yeah, let me get that hint.
Show the next hint. We're looking at undrafted in 2008, is it?
Yeah.
2008
wow.
undrafted.
Drafting, okay.
I still can't think of what it is. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't even know?
I don't remember, dude. I'll play with you guys. The 30-second timer's on.
Sheesh.
Undrafted out of Texas Tech. 4.
Dude, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He played everywhere.
So many teams, like half the league.
Buzzer beater? Nothing.
Nah.
Chris,
All right.
what you need?
I'll get the position.
It's a wide receiver. I know who it is. I think I know who it is.
I know his name too because he has a highlight that gets shown on SportsCenter.
I think I know who it is. Let me see. Does he move your arm? Yeah, I definitely know who it is.
Bro.
It is a pretty random player.
So and he played with Mohamed Sanu too.
Yeah, I played with Sanu and he played with Fitzpatrick. Buzzer beater?
No, dude, I'm totally blanking right now.
All right. Well, come on. Clutch.
So the next hint would be the team that you think.
Yeah, that's the team I think of when I think of him.
Yeah, let me get that.
Patriots. It's definitely who I was thinking about. You guys don't have a lot though, dude. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I think you would need to see the letter. I think whoever gets the next letter. I think you should know it off the letter. Patriots receiver from 2008, undrafted, out of Texas Tech.
And they were teammates with Mohamed Sanu.
Yeah. I think on the Patriots. I think Sanu played like 7 games on the Patriots.
7 games.
2.
Give me.
This is your buzzer beater.
Wait, what's the college again?
Texas Tech.
Wes Welker?
Nah, Wes Welker. That's a good guess, I feel like. I think Wes Welker's a little earlier, though.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the first letters of D.
Danny Amendola.
It's Danny Amendola. Christian clutches up the month.
There we go. It was either Wes Welker or Danny Amendola for me. So I didn't know. I didn't even know he went to Texas Tech. But
That's a hard one.
That's a good one.
All right. Well, to finish off the month, Christian's in first place with 6 points, right? 5 or 6?
Yeah, here, I'll run through it.
let's go. I'm not in.
Great guess.
In first place, you have Christian with 5 points, Wilson with 4 points, and in last place, you have Anthony at 2 points.
Yeah, I took a stinker this month. We're going to bounce
All
back.
good.
Once the season gets here, I'm more of an in-season guy, you know?
Right.
But next week, I'm going to have to eat the one-chip challenge and do the intro of the show on that. So,
On a one chip?
on the one chip. So it's going to be a real hot
I'm
seat.
just glad I didn't have to do that. So
Yeah.
it's not fun.
Oh, man.
Well, next one will make it worse. So, I mean, like, I'd rather take the first punishment than the last punishment, you know? Because we got to one-up it every time.
Right.
So maybe
Okay.
next
So
person-
resetting after next week.
After next week.
All right,
Next week's a
cool.
new score. We'll probably only play a couple games because the NFL season will be back. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Hot Seat Podcast. Christian, Wilson, check us out. All our links, join our Discord. You already know, man. You guys got anything else to say?
Nah, man. Just be ready for the NFL season starting this week.
Yes, sir. Join the Discord. Look at our YouTube videos. Go on Instagram and everything. We got a lot of stuff going on for you guys in the future. So, yeah, stay tuned.
And stay hot.